Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Career Chat Show with me, Yanmo. So we have been on a 4-part series, and today is the 4th series of the PowerPoint. So the very first series I shared 3 PowerPoints, the second series I shared a further 3, and in the third series I also shared a further 3. So if you haven't seen them, you need to click on the link and go watch them so you understand what I am talking about. But in today's series, which is the last one, I am going to be sharing the last 3 series. So as I've said in the previous ones, I was in Doha a few weeks ago, and there were a few lessons that I learned, and I basically put them all into 12 PowerPoints. And in today's show, I'm going to be sharing the last 3 PowerPoints with you, and hopefully it will resonate with you and help you become better in life and in career. So the 10th PowerPoint is the power of genuine love. What does that mean? It means that if you are not going to exhibit genuine love, then don't expect other people to genuinely love you. Now, you can have an expectation, but it doesn't mean people would love you. However, you have to be the one to show and to offer genuine love. We live in a world where everybody is all about me, and that whole me thing is a selfish thing. And when you put self in it, there isn't space for genuine love. So the 10th PowerPoint is the power of genuine love. And whether you're in work or at work or in your career and you're in life, I want you to think about how you are exhibiting love. Now, people may take you for granted, but this is where you need wisdom, and that's a conversation for another time. But just show genuine love. And genuine love, it's as simple as caring for people, caring for your colleagues, ensuring that you are aware of what they're going through, and you care, you really care. Now, you may not be able to change the situation, but you show care at a visceral level. You don't have to know where they live, what they're up to the nth degree, but you want to show genuine love to the extent to which you show that you are human, to the extent to which you show that you're hearing them, you're listening to them, and they are human as well. We don't take the time to show genuine love, and I believe generally this is why the world is in the way it is in terms of the issues, the problem. Everyone is all trying to figure out what they can do for themselves, and they're not thinking about how they can show up and show genuine love. So that's what I want to encourage you with. The 10th PowerPoint is the power of genuine love. And when you approach everything with I am going to genuinely love, the truth is that love will dispel, every other thing. If somebody hates you and you're showing love to them in the workplace, it's only a matter of time. And if you do leave that work environment and go get yourself another job, it doesn't even matter, because at some point, the fact that you've shown that person that wasn't showing you love or was really really rude to you, the fact that you're showing them love, one day in their own quiet moments, they're going to think about you. That is the impact that genuine love have on people, right? So I want you to think about that, which is the 10th PowerPoint, the power of genuine love. Now, the 11th PowerPoint is the power of a name. The power of a name. Now, in an organization that have so many employees, right, you could just be one person and you get missing, or not missing, but you get lost in the whole hierarchy of things. But I want you to be very intentional about crafting a name for yourself. And what do I mean by crafting a name? Crafting a name, of course, you already have a name, but when I say crafting a name, I mean you being known, your name being known for a particular thing, and that thing is the solution that you can offer, right? The problems that you can solve. But also the Bible says that a good name is to be chosen over riches. So what does your name conjure? When people call your name, there's some people that when you hear their name, you're like, I don't have a conversation with that person. That's because of the name that they have. Hi, I'm Yanmo. I'm your career expert and a Forbes Coaches Council member. If you're watching this, you're likely feeling frustrated, feeling stuck and unsure how to advance in your career. You know you want more, but you're not quite sure how to go about it. Well, fret not. What I have done is I have put together a 2-day live Advance Your Career Challenge where I will walk you through the strategies that you require to move from where you are to where you need to get to, so that you can thrive, you can add value, you can earn the money that you require, and you can start living a fulfilled life. If that's you and you're interested in the challenge, then click the link below this video and sign up for the challenge. It's 2 days, it's live. I'm going to walk you through it, and guess what? There's 100% money back guarantee. If you don't get any value from the challenge, if you feel that the challenge didn't work for you, you get your money back. So based on that, you have absolutely nothing to lose. Absolutely nothing to lose. So click the link below and sign up for the Advance Your Career Challenge. I look forward to seeing you in the challenge so that you can start thriving and advancing in your career. I'll speak to you soon. Bye. And that name is not because it's a bad name or a good name. It's because the name is now associated with a character. The name is associated with traits, positively or negatively. So I want you to think about your name in your career, amongst your peers, amongst the relationships that you have. When I call your name, what does it conjure up inside of me? Do I want to be around you? Do I not want to be around you? A name is so powerful. At this conference in Doha, Lord Hastings shared a story with us, how because he had the name Lord Hastings, or had the title Lord, but also has a name, and he has a really good name, might I add. He sent an email to Aliko Dangote. Now, if you don't know who Aliko Dangote, he's one of the richest men out of Africa. He sent an email to him, and guess what? Aliko Dangote responded, and they ended up having a meeting. So that tells me that a name is powerful. So what name do you have that can ensure that you have access to certain things, you have access to certain places, or people just even want to be around you? Okay, and also once you start thinking about your name intentionally, you may not see how it's going to help you out right now, but it may help you out in the future. I've shared before, and I've shared it in my book. If you don't have a copy of my book, Be the CEO of Your Career, click on the link below to grab yourself a copy. But I've shared it before how I've worked with people many years ago in the past, and because I had a good name, or I still have a good name actually, I did good work, but my name, and when there was a problem, when there was they needed a solution, it was my name that came up. So you need to think about your name. Of course, you need to know your craft. Of course, you need to have good character traits and all of that. But you need to have a name. There's some names that conjure up different things. If you say Osama bin Laden, what does that name conjure up? If you say Oprah Winfrey, what does that name conjure up? If you say TD Jakes, what does that name conjure up? That is the power of a name. But many of us are not intentional about crafting and building our name. So I want to encourage you, whether in your workplace or just in life generally, think about the name, your name. Think about it. It's really, really important, the power of a name. And I tell you something, this is why sometimes people, it's called name drop. They name drop. They're like, oh, I know so and so, I know so and so. Why? Because the name carries weight. The name is powerful, right? So that's why they say, that's why even, I don't know, in some African communities, the woman doesn't drop their maiden name, so it becomes hyphenated because of that name. Their parents have that name, so they want to carry on that name. That is how powerful a name is. So I want you to start thinking about building up the power of your name. And the 12th and the last PowerPoint is the power of collaboration. Now, I saw this play out so well in Doha because there was so many collaborations in different ways. And one of the things that I personally have struggled with is collaborating with people. And I don't know whether it has to do with my experiences, my background, my upbringing, but I've struggled with that. So one of the things my mentor has been helping me and has been saying to me is, Yanmo, you have to collaborate. You have to collaborate. And the truth is, we do have to collaborate because we don't have it all. We don't have it all, right? Your gifts, your talents are not somebody else's gifts and talents, but when you collaborate, that multiplier effect comes into play. But if you are alone, you're not going to be able to do, a lot of things. So I saw collaboration as something that I personally am intentional about, and I'm doing everything I can to start collaborating with people. But so think about it, the power of collaboration. How does this apply to your workplace? So take, for example, there's a project and you have some expertise, you have some skills, but you don't want to go on it by yourself. Why don't you collaborate with a team member? And both of you do it. If the project is successful, it's not about the name that succeeded in the project, it's the fact that the project is successful. And many of us, I feel that we do not collaborate because we just want it to be our name. But every successful person has collaborators around them. So I want you to start thinking about how you can start collaborating and how you can build and leverage on the power of collaboration. Really, really important. I'm hosting a career soiree and it's Yanmo and friends. But initially when I was thinking about it, I was thinking, I would host it by myself. But my mentor said something to me, no, get your friends involved, get other people involved, because they can bring a different perspective to the soiree. And I thought, so true, right? So the power of collaborations is so important. Start thinking about who you can collaborate with that can take you to the next level, that can help you out. And also remember, it's adding value, building relationships as well. So all these PowerPoints are all linked together in one way or the other, but you just have to be very, very intentional about them. So that's the last PowerPoint, the PowerPoint of collaboration. So who are you going to be collaborating with? If you haven't subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Right? I want you to hit the link below, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell so that you get notified every single time I upload a video. If you have any comments whatsoever, if you have watched all 4 of the series, let me know in the comments below which of the PowerPoints resonate with you and which ones don't resonate with you, but which ones are you going to intentionally start working on. Until the next Career Chat show, you take care and God bless you. Bye.